They're going to stop
right.
making paint
Tape
chips.
is rolling, boys and girls. It's that time of the day, getting ready to go live on the radio.
I'm gonna be on the radio.
Yay!
What are you wearing?
You don't want to know.
I don't see you on the set.
All right, quiet on the
I'm
set.
sitting on Laz's back. He's gonna give me piggyback ride.
Oh, there you are. Yeah, I see you. Lucky bastard. Let's do flips.
Did someone forget to load the bot today?
Uh-oh.
Oops.
Insert intro
Snort.
here. That's right.
Here.
Somebody forgot to load the bot today, so yes, there is no intro.
That's
Because
funny.
he's too busy sitting around saying hello to everybody. Alrighty, so with that, intro goes here. Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right.
Oh, man.
Bringing you our own brand of news and technical difficulties 5 days a week right here inside Trinity Avatar. Welcome to today's show, boys and girls. It is Thirsty Thursday. There's our bot.
Yeah, now
January 18th, 2018 here inside Trinity Avatar. And I got to welcome everybody to the show today. Of course, got to love you guys. This room just fills up moments before the hour. And you never know who's going to pop in today. So we're just going to go down the list and say hi to everybody today. So Carrie Death, welcome. Julian. Zep, yeah, we ain't gonna talk to you. Marguerite, hi Marguerite.
Hi.
There you
Gix
go.
is here.
She's on the radio. Our own Matt Gix. Of course,
Hello.
we got Mizakit making it in today. We got Mom, we got Sater, Scarface, Scroda, and of course, Liz Rostov. How's everybody doing in chat today? And of course, all you good folks joining us out on Twitch TV.
We still need you to hit that little gear icon and go to voice and video,
Right?
and where it says automatically detect input sensitivity,
Right?
lower down like 3 points.
How about it's off, okay? There is no voice sensitivity. I keep telling you
You're
guys
still
this.
cutting out, man. Very aggravating.
Okay? It's off. Bye. See, there
Just
is
saying.
no sensitivity.
Just
I'll
saying.
switch between the
Something's
two.
wrong.
Is this thing on?
Nothing. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Scroda.
All right.
Or maybe you should put the sensitivity on. It is off, but there's a slider bar.
Yes,
Where's
I
the
know
slider
that.
bar at?
Slider
Yeah,
bar
that's
is all
right
the
up.
way down. There is nothing. There is no gate whatsoever holding this mic back.
Maybe you should move it to the right a little bit.
Yeah, turn it all the way up.
Oh, no,
No,
turn it all the way up,
not
and then
turn
you
it all
don't
the way
hear me
up.
at all.
No,
Eagle, how you doing
put
out
it at
there?
like a negative, like
There is
45
no
or negative
numbers
70
there.
decibels.
Negative 70 decibels. There is numbers there. Look at that.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
there have
There
always
is.
been numbers there.
Hello.
I'm
Hello?
going to leave it at negative 69, just because.
Okay, just because, yeah.
Ooh.
And maybe, hopefully, that will fix
No,
things.
because that's where it was before you guys started complaining, so eat me. Okay.
Yeah, right. You said you
Very
just
simple.
saw the numbers now. What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
I told you I turned it off. That's where
So,
it
no,
was.
there is numbers on there. What are you telling
Yeah.
me?
But moving right along, yes, welcome to the show today, everybody. We got a lot of interesting news out there. Of course, we got some serious updates from the Dippy Bird himself. Some interesting stuff going on out there. We got Thexador. Markham went ahead, and of course, this topic kept him up all night. Y'all may have seen that I put a post out. A lot of our local streamers have been putting posts out about the new changes to the YouTube partner policy, and many of us who were partners long before it was what's the word?
Losing our partnership.
Yeah, losing our partner before. We had partnerships
And
before it was fashionable to be a partner. Before people were just jumping on board to become a YouTube streamer because it was the in thing. We were doing it long before. We'll be doing it long after. And of course, they want to screw the little guys. So
yeah, but yes, Fexidor did compile that list. He only forgot to put my YouTube channel, and forgot to.
You listed there.
Well, he put me in the Soda Twitch streamers, but if you look at it's a link to a video.
Oh, okay.
mine's a link to a video. So yes, and he didn't put my YouTube channel on there. But so all the way at the bottom, last post was mine, which had my YouTube channel as well as my Twitch channel. So you can follow both of them. Please follow, cheer, donate.
Yes, get on out there. Of course, this is a post in the forums, in the general discussion area. This kept Thex up at night, so there are links to all the folks out there who are your local streamers, including us. Of course, I've updated the NBNN website, and I'm going to kill you all till the end of next month, till we either get the numbers we need or it passes and we lose it. In which case, then I'll be pulling it off the website, and I won't bother you all with it anymore. But if you see that pop up and you're not a subscriber, please hit that link in that pop up. That just click the pop up. It'll automatically bring you out. Click subscribe, and you're done. And we would appreciate all the subs to all the streamers out there in Shroud of the Avatar. Help support your local community. Help support your local streamers, and try and get if everybody helps everybody, it keeps us all happy. And the few coins that those of us who do monetize and make some coin off of YouTube will appreciate it, because it helps keep us going. It's not a whole lot, but, it pays a bill.
It does
every
something,
year.
yeah.
I mean, that $100 in advertising I got, that paid the Dropbox bill for a year, you know what I'm saying? So
there's no pop-up.
There is no pop-up on nbnn.info?
Just one. It says you got to register or you got to become a member.
Oh, well, see, you still got to register. You're not going to register for YouTube. Get out of here, will you? Okay, just get out of here.
Okay, I thought you said there's a pop-up I get pushed if I wasn't registered, but okay.
We do have an announcement from Econdis.
Yes, I wanted to get to
happen.
that because Econdis put this big notice in chat out there. And, yes, I do want to get to that. So go ahead. You want to read that to the good boys and girls, or you want me to read it?
Well, you're cutting out occasionally still. So there is a QA server event later, and everybody in Discord. QA server event later today at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And they're going to be doing the Dragons and Blackblade Pass. So patch fully for the QA. Do not be PvP flagged. You can come late if you want, but start time on QA is around 6:30ish. They're going to meet on the Novia map main entrance to Blackblade Pass. Come decked out with buffs, food for yourselves and to share, potions, your best gear, etc. It's QA, so it will be wiped anyways. Goal is to have fun and not worry about decay and help Chris with balance, plus other bugs. There will be an official announcement later today in Dev Plus and QA Discord channels. There will be another PvP-oriented event that is planned for later on in the week on QA, and those details will be announced as soon as Econdis makes them up.
Yes.
So thank you for doing that, Econdis.
No, sounds like Chris has got some combat scrums set, and he's recruiting for that, and that's always a good thing, because you never know what's going to come out of that. So with that said, you want to move right on to the Dippy Bird, or you want to make them wait like we usually do? What do you think?
It's
we
only a
don't
short-
have any script to follow, so it really doesn't matter where we go. I mean, we can go to Led Zepp's portion, and we can just go jump to the commercials and get those out of the way at this side of the show.
Christ.
And then,
Stop.
you know what? Now that I think about that may be a better idea. Maybe we should start off with the promos and thank you of the sponsors, so that they're not all leaving when they know we're getting ready to do the rigmarole at the end. And
I gotta get some coffee. I gotta get some coffee. Knock yourself out.
Well, we need to find a way to intersperse some of those. It's like, this segment is brought to you by.
This segment's brought to you by ShroudMarketplace.com. That's right. For all your virtual vendable needs in game. We have no couth. Shameless self-promotion all the way, folks. That's what's gotten us through 3 years, and that'll get us all the way down the line.
I've got some expired stuff for sale on ShroudMarketplace.com, and I need to put up my crafting stations because I don't need them. Yeah,
I need to put I've been thinking about these crafting stations we have over here, and I really wonder, I mean, do we take it for granted that they're expert stations, or does it really matter? Can I put them in the towns for, my townies instead? Because I mean, we really don't need expert stations, do we?
I just need stations right next to me.
Yeah, that's about all I need. It doesn't really have to be expert or not, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Of course, a little hint to all you new folks out there.
But
the best
remember,
way to
there will
raise your skills is to not use an expert station.
Oh, yeah. That and there will be crafting changes, so I don't know whether or not we should keep the expert stations around.
Yeah, well, those
here
crafting changes are making an appearance out in that QA server. Of course, don't forget the QA server is open to everybody for testing. And you've got a whole week of testing. Today is lockdown down at Portalarium. So today is the day they lock everything down and go, any changes that haven't made it ain't going to make it this release.
Unless they sneak something in like they've done.
Unless Dark changes his mind last minute and says he's got to get it in. That's right.
Or Chris just randomly put something in. But that does mean that we do have a stand-up corner for everybody from yesterday. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now I got to find that thing that controls the pictures.
The thing that controls the picture controller thingy, the clicker, the picture clicker.
The thing that I click on buttons and it changes random things.
Got to find your mouse. Is that what you said?
No, I got to alt tab around.
On his pedals, his gear shifter.
Well, first is top left, and then seconds below that, third is
drive.
Yeah. So we do have a stand-up corner where the devs say, hey, I worked on this yesterday, and I'm working on this today, and then something gets written down, eventually gets posted to the interwebs, and we get to interpret it. And Econdis wants to clarify that is Lexi's event that's going on at 6:30 tonight on the QA server, not his. But he's just the messenger, but I'm giving him all the credit anyways. Yep. So over in the art department, we have Bob the Builder.
Cult of Bob.
Working on that DJ turntable because Laz doesn't realize what wax cylinders are.
No, it's not that I don't realize what wax cylinders are. I did not get the reference in the release 15 notes to the new...
It's all good.
New wax player. Thank you, Diane Dunaway, for the sub. I appreciate it very much. Don't forget to click on that YouTube subscription button out there on the NBNN website.
Yep.
Clicked on it, but I didn't register.
I wonder if there's a link that we can get that does the same thing. That lets us know when people subscribe to YouTube.
Yes, there is. Then Damon. He's working on visual effects optimizations and Lunar Rift visual effects.
Visual effects.
Then Fletcher. He's working on NPC updates.
Big updates.
Woohoo! And hey, hate to tell you this, but the Streamlabs stuff actually allows you to integrate with your Patreon as well.
Yes, I know. We already had that integration.
Okay. And the almighty Gix Vargach. Matt. He's working on...
Poke.
Poking you in the belly.
Poke.
Yeah.
I get enough poking on Facebook. I don't need poking in a game. Jeez. I don't know. Maybe we need a little bit more poking in a game. It depends on who you ask.
Yeah. So after he pokes you right in the belly, he's going to pet you.
In the belly, yeah.
He's going to do both.
Pillsbury Doughboy poke. Is that what we're going to be reminiscent of?
I don't know, but the real question is, after you do the poke, is it going to have the little giggle emote, or does someone actually have to do that at the same time?
That would be funny.
Yeah.
After the... Yeah, never mind.
I don't know. Since I just played around with Streamlabs and I linked both of my YouTube and Twitch, and if someone turns around and follows my my YouTube channel, maybe we'll get an announcement. I don't know.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Baby.
But Reed, he's working on bugs
Bug.
and scene assets.
Assets. He said assets.
Yeah. Now the real question is, what? Why is that doing that?
Whose assets?
I don't know.
The bees.
Yep. In design, boar setup, and barbarian armor and loot setup. Whereas Seawolf, he's playtesting. See, what he's really playtesting is a different game, because he's trying to borrow ideas and scene maps. Whereas Damien, he's not being a nice guy as he works on playtesting and the outskirts kill quests and release 50 tasks. Whereas Dan the man, you're not going to say anything for that?
No.
Okay. He's working on Sunless Baron spawnings and Resolute polish. Then Sanyo, he's working on quests and scene spawning. And then Lum the Mad.
The Mad.
Working on bugs.
Bug.
Tutorial polish. We're a source for
Steve.
Steve.
What? No.
Yeah, I don't know. The tutorials don't need any polish whatsoever. They're so intuitive. So everybody, no one ever has to ask for how do you do this basic game mechanic questions to us.
What do I do next?
How do I do this? What is this?
You say little Timmy fell down in a well?
And one thing everybody should know is that Laz doesn't read at all.
What? Myron wants you to kill him?
Yes, he does. Sorcerer Steve's playtesting and scene maps. Over in tech, we have Dr. Bobby.
Little Bobby Thompson. Working on bugs.
Bugs.
Bug.
Hi, Lily. How's it going? You want to say hi to everybody? Okay, fine. We'll let you say hi to everybody. Say hi.
Hi, Lily.
Hi, Lily. Then the
Now
Deathbringer, one and only.
Lily the cat.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait.
Maybe we should give Lily her own segment here in the show every day.
If we did that, it would probably have more viewers than either one of us.
Hey, you know what Toonses did for SNL, man? You know, Lily could do for NBNN.
No, because I've never really faithfully watched SNL. The Deathbringer one and only. It's working on visual effects and dynamic culling. And bugs. And so that dynamic culling would be the culling distance, because there are times where you can see.
It's Cullingus, isn't it? Cullingus?
Yes, the culling distance.
That's right.
What the hell they call that?
I'm being headbutted right now, so it's all good.
She's showing you her love as Marguerite chases around the energy vortex llama.
Yep.
And butterflies, she says.
And bugs.
Bug. I love this shit, I tell you.
The burning toad.
The bird.
He's working on QA builds and ransom optimization, whereas Corey,
The Rock.
he's working on the physical address validation and map bugs.
Bug. And validating those addresses, people. Big news coming down the pipe.
Are they going to send us something?
Yeah, he's
not you.
Going to realize that mine are all wrong.
They're gonna send Jack all your stuff.
Physicals. Send me my physicals.
They're going to send him straight to the proctologist.
Gonna send him a gag ball.
Yeah.
He'll put it to good use.
Yeah. Over in studio services, we have Andrea working on playtesting and forums. Whereas Barrick, he's working on community and meetings and contest prep and social promotions and event planning. Then the Attenwood, working on sanity testing and documentation review and JIRA and bugs.
Bug.
Serafina, she's working on JIRA and physical address verification testing.
Testing.
Over in useless overhead, we have the Dippy Bird.
The bird.
Working on performance and post-mortem questions and bug triage and release 50 tasks. Whereas Gorn, he's working on general business. And Hutch, working on lava polish and meetings and release 50 tasks. And last but not least, we have the Dark Star. It's working on telethon scheduling and release 50 post and JIRA triage and character review and meetings.
Gonna review them characters. Gonna give us them character slots.
No, it's reviewing all the NPC characters. Yes. Now Lily discovered the cap to a 2-liter bottle of Diet Dr. Pepper, and now she's decided, hey, I'm not only going to knock it off, I'm going to be batting it around for the next half hour. Until she realized that she's also got a paw hooked onto the green screen, so... Okay, good. That's undone. Yeah. Okay, so that's good.
So
now she's sitting on the green screen.
You know, yesterday we read Chris's post, and it was just a wee bit of a post. Well, like many things that Chris does, those posts tend to grow when you let them sit and fester overnight.
What? No, you're hallucinating.
Yeah, I'm hallucinating.
He did not go back and edit this at 2:00 yesterday afternoon. That did not happen.
Nor did he go on a tirade in his next post after that. But I don't know if I would call it a tirade, more of a hey dudes, let's it's basically the don't be a dick mentality, and of course we're gonna cover that for you right here and right now, live on NBNN.
Maybe. Depends on if we can do it.
That's if Lily doesn't wreck the set there behind Jack and bring the house down.
That's going to happen.
Bottle cap.
Yeah.
Oh, waiting for it.
I should put that on
once
camera.
She does it, we'll get it out of the way and we won't have to worry about it anymore.
No, Then I'll have to like make my bed or something like that. Okay, so
I just throw the green screen on the bed so it disappears into the background. You know, like a elven cloak of hiding.
just for the bed.
Beer.
I need to find the tissue as well and make sure that that's covered by the.
And Scroda, that was a pretty interesting tune you were playing there.
Ew.
That was Slayer, man.
That actually had a good drum beat in it with the flute. And that was probably one of the best pieces I've heard in a long time, showcasing the music in this game.
Thank you.
I just had to say that. I actually turned it up, so hopefully people will get to catch or listen to that on today's stream, because I was starting to groove to that, man. It wasn't skipping, it wasn't doing anything. It actually sounded good. So glad to see that you're learning to play with.
And it sounded good on multiple instruments.
That's what I was saying. It all came together really great. At first, I thought it might have been you and List. Then I realized you were playing the one-man band and had the comment. So, great work on that piece, man. Great work.
Thank you.
But going back to Dippy Bird.
Hey, thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, Robert Stitt just subscribed. I think that was a YouTube subscription. Yay. Okay, so we also have, let's see, other weird things. So the changes that Chris made, the change has been made, and there is now a movement buff channel. No more than 2 skills that use that channel can be active at once. Also, there were 2 different stats being referenced. One was movement speed, and the other movement rate. Okay. Speed added some number of meters per second to your base movement speed.
Shroud math.
Shroud math incoming.
Shroud math incoming. Shroud math incoming.
And rate was actually a multiplier. So speed added additional steps that you could take per second, and then rate was a multiplier. Shroud math. 2 different ways to do something similar. My guess is when some of those things were set up, they were all intended to be movement speed, and movement rate is just supposed to be used for debuffs, not buffs. See, I think they should both be the same thing. The buff and the debuff should be the same thing.
I don't know. It may
but Shroud math. All player-facing buff skills are now using movement speed, and the ones on movement rate were given a bonus to match the value they had for rate. So bottom line is, going forward, no more than 2 movement speed buffs will stack, and they will all be additive, not multiplicative. Send hate emails to support@Portalarian, please. Thanks. Okay, bye.
Nerf.
Nerf. Oh, wait. It gets better. Trust me.
Also, this affects Berserker Stance, Essence of the Wolf, Dash Spring. I think that's supposed to be Sprint. And Fleet Flute effects. Choose 2.
Choose 2. Fast, cheap, good. Choose 2.
Chew what?
Chew 2.
This.
Chew on this. Suck it, buffers.
Suck it, buffers.
Or as they're commonly known in the industry, fluffers.
No.
So he did write up a design doc.
Wrong industry.
Oh. Are you sure about that?
I don't know. We could have some under the desk. You just never know that.
Maybe. Lily, get back here. Then, currently, that would hurt, man. She's not declawed. Currently writing up a design doc for a system change that will make lots of people happy, and hope both PvP people and non-PvP people. And that link is right there. And that one is set for view only. He's not soliciting comments at this point. And this will happen for release 51, not release 50. So back to changes for release 50. Or do you want to cover design changes?
No. We'll come back and catch up.
Okay, we'll come back.
We'll
to that.
circle back tomorrow and cover that if we don't get back to it today.
Oh, okay.
'Cause we do have a lot of stuff to cover, or we'll circle back on something else. Yeah.
Now you have to do this in the voice of Chris, or I have to do it in the voice of Chris. Now I have to channel my inner Chris. Channel
evil Chris. Okay, get evil Chris's vibe going out there, and get in. Do we have to do? Hold on, let's try this before I
got it. I have to decide what voice I'm going to do this in, because if I go too high pitched, everybody in the office will be like laughing hysterically.
Suck it, miners.
So here's the deal, guys. It is my job to make sure the game is balanced and fun for all. That means if you found something that feels like what? Say what?
Go on.
Go on, sorry.
You lost me. What did you say?
The anger, Jack. Go ahead.
That means I can't do it too deep because it's not Chris. Can't do too high pitch. Can't do pirate. Can't do Canadian. Can't do redneck. I don't know what voice to use for Chris.
Julian says more monotone.
Okay, I think I can do that.
Evilness.
That means if you found something that feels like the best way to win, expect me to balance it and piss you off. Please express your concerns over changes in a constructive manner, and I will gladly read it and consider it and ignore it and occasionally make adjustments. I've reversed decisions dozens of times based on feedback to my blog. Rage post and I ignore you and think, excellent. In a bit of excellent. In a Mr. Burns voice in my head, and then mumble about how your tears will fill me with energy. Seriously, make constructive posts with actual arguments.
Right.
The movement thing was broken and never intended. Just like being able to get damage avoidance to 90 and breaking the combat roll, and had to be fixed. Shroud math is broken occasionally, and I have to fix it. So, back to work. So based on feedbacks and my own thoughts, I have a slightly different plan for the Magic Mastery System, which means it won't make Release 50. That also means the resistance system will stay mostly the same for Release 50 through the new partial resist, and new attack roll stuff for it will remain. Yesterday, in addition to the movement fixed, I slogged through a dozen or more bugs, including the fixing the parry, dodge, block stuff on QA. As much fun as it was to parry your own heal spells, I felt I should fix that. Today, I will continue slogging through my tasks and bugs. Also, looking for feedback on boss mob critters on live. New math should have made those much more challenging. I'm waiting for feedback on whether the change... Stop farting or stop something else?
The farting's bad. Stop the monotone, though, man.
That's good.
Excellent.
Tell us more about Chris's challenges.
Yeah, Chris is waiting on feedback on whether the change made them shoot right on by challenging and into impossible territory. AKA 6:30 p.m. join the QA server and go to Blackblade Foothills and go kill a dragon. I expect I will nerf their damage a bit before Release 50 goes live. Also, there's an update on an improvement that I expect to go live in Release 50. It will feel like a nerf to some as it makes creatures tougher. They use a smoothing and a dead reckoning system for movement to making things less jerky. The server was using the smoothed position for its calculations for everything, which means that it ran about 1 second behind the player's actual location. This was done mostly to make sure looked correct on other machines, so creatures wouldn't look like they were actually attacking the future location of a player.
Interesting.
Maybe that seems like the wrong way to do things. To me, that seems backwards.
Shroud math.
Shroud math. Yeah, Shroud.
We don't want the creature attacking you where you're going to be, so we delay the creature.
Yeah, what is that?
So the creature ends up inside of you attacking you because their smoothing system is wonky.
Well, then that goes to your favorite topic of collision, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. To me, it's like you can't tell the weapon arc of where the pointy thing is going to stab because Shroud math.
That's like your flame fist animation. Did we ever get a fuller definition on that after speaking to Scotty? Did you get that information? Did we ever cover that?
Yes. Ashtray, I have no idea who was doing the fart sound. It was probably Led Zepp.
It's an automatic buy,
So,
I think.
hold on.
Something
Yeah,
objectionable
Jack
is
can
said.
tell you who it was. I guarantee you it was like.
So, requested by Led Zepp. Led Zepp. Then you have the almighty Gix Vargach. Then Laz a couple of times. Then Led Zepp. Yeah.
Objectionable remarks.
Anybody gets to abuse
big
the
tree of your imagination.
sound.
That's right.
Yeah, the fact that Laz was also doing it, yes. Then release 50. This should now be using the player's actual location for all calculations. So this changes stuff. The good news is that jumping behind something is more likely to give you the correct outcome for cover. Before, the extra second or so made this not work in many cases. So the bad news for players is this means that creatures will do a better job of keeping up with players who are constantly on the move.
Uh-oh, Jack.
Yeah. It also means that circle strafing will be tougher, especially in close quarters. Does that also mean that they're going to enable collision for monsters? No. But
No.
It sounds like if they're going to be doing a better job keeping up with you, that he gave them a movement speed buff and didn't document that anywhere? Is that possible?
He did. That was in the speed buffs with the multipliers and the dividers.
Shroud math. Shroud math. Yeah, this change will be especially beneficial to those players outside the U.S. with significant ping times.
Enjoy.
What?
Enjoy.
Shroud math. Shroud math. Yeah, that's all I gotta say about that.
Come on, man. We got people complaining out there over there.
Oh, we got to say about Shroud. Yeah, that's it.
You know there's a few hundred sound effects in there.
Yes.
Not when it comes to Shroud Math, there ain't.
Don't let him. Don't
There's
egg
only
him on.
one.
Okay, he already knows about a lot of the other ones.
Do I need to? I remember that day where I renamed the sound effect .Led Zepp, and every time, and he kept on crashing and it kept on playing the fart sound. That was funny.
Now, that
But
was
yes,
funny. Okay,
abusing
that was funny.
Abusing the same fart sound is annoying.
Shroud Math, man.
So what you're saying
They're
is, if we played
Both annoying. They're
a different fart sound, it would be funnier. Just
How about
checking. No.
Shroud Math.
yeah.
Anyway, moving right along. What else we got for everybody out there today?
Well, we do have those changes, and it's
Yes.
only one page, so it's relatively small, and it is a design document, and it is a PvP party system.
PvP party system, really?
What's that mean?
Well, that's the design, the document's name, PvP party system.
The proper PvP-ness.
So the current system for mixed PvP and non-PvP party members was a compromise due to implementation complexity of the actual design. The result is a weird set of rules for targeting and flagging. It is both confusing and ruins the game for PvP players and introduces a bunch of elements that are so ugly, players report them as bugs.
Bug.
So, blue healers? Blue healers, anybody? I remember the original blue healers in UO. That was always awesome.
Wait, the wandering healers, you mean?
No.
Depressed healers? What are you talking about?
So, if you started off a combat with somebody else, and so you'd initially turn gray, right?
Right.
But after a certain amount of time, that gray would decay away, and you would be able to heal someone and remain a blue healer.
I gotcha.
So if you did it wisely, you could go steal something from a friend and then flag off of turn around and heal them. Yeah. But you could do all kinds of things to exploit the blue healer syndrome. So the design goals for this system is all permanent flagging or unflagging for PvP should be done through the Oracle. No party should have a mix of PvP and non-PvP, as this complicated lots of stuff. And no one should be able to instantly flag or unflag PvP, as this tarnishes the PvP experience. AKA... Yeah.
So how's he gonna fix that? Let's see what we've got.
When a party is created, the party takes on the PvP status of the party leader. If the party leader changes, the PvP status remains the same, and the only way to change the group PvP status is to disband and reform the party. All players in the party are treated as if they have these PvP status of the party.
Does it give you a warning?
Now,
When you
so
join?
what if you look at his design goals of no one should be able to instantly flag or unflag PvP? Changing the party makeup for as PvP or non-PvP instantly changes that
You
flag.
could just invite and uninvite people at...
Yeah. And then change party leaders and change it. Yeah.
Problem with the Oracle head statue on this is it only allows you to flag. It doesn't allow you to unflag. So you still have to go visit an observatory if you want to unflag. You can't just go find a head and click on it.
Yeah. And any new player who joins or leaves the party who has a different PvP flag than the party receives a confirmation dialogue and then receives an effect that stuns them for 30 seconds and treats them as a PvP flagged until it ends and has a clear visual effect.
So you're going to stun the new addition. He's stuck for 30 minutes in a 30 seconds. Flag PvP, so he's a sitting freaking target. That makes sense. They're going to love that one. You ain't going to have no
People
PvP
control.
campers anywhere in this game with that mechanic anywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, and then all
Kick you out
players
of
in
the
a
party, then kill you.
No, when you join the party,
Well,
you're going to be stunned for 30 seconds and flagged. I mean, that doesn't make... I mean, that's what I'm reading. Am I reading that correct?
and also when you leave the party, you're also
And when
stunned
you
for 30
leave the
seconds.
party, you're going to be stuck for 30 seconds and flagged. Yeah.
Well, it's really easy. That just means everybody's going to do everything on top of the overworld map.
Maybe.
Because you can't do anything with anybody PvP flag.
We already know how many PvPers like to stream and go AFK while they're streaming their location live. So
I don't know what you're talking about.
Stupid. Hey, stupid. Hey.
hey, you over there.
You have to work on your stealing somewhere, right?
Stop the stupid.
Hey, you know, I agree, Marguerite. You know, if you can't complain if you're live streaming, you go AFK and you get ganked. I don't care what you say. I don't care what Twitch's terms of service are. Twitch cannot discriminate because of your failure to cover your ass, in my opinion.
Hey, Twitch has this thing. Oh, Econdas thinks that you can steal from people on the overall map. Really?
If you're PvP,
I can't even cast strength unless they fix that. But you can steal from someone? I don't know about that.
I don't know. Wouldn't surprise me because our biggest thief in the
but
lands happens to be our benefactor.
I will say that all parties in a party will be the same PvP flag. This is the summary, and the only way for players will be to permanently flag and unflag will be talked to the Oracle. Players will be able to temporarily flag PvP or non-PvP, but it will always come with a 30-second stun period and will be obvious when it's happening. No more insta-flagging, no more clicking through dialogues and flagging to cast a heal on a party member. No more bugs when casting a heal on the wrong party member due to a flag, and you're welcome.
So this means the basic mechanic that allows you to attack a PvP flag character on spur of the moment is being taken out. Am I reading that correctly?
I have no idea. No, that wasn't there. But this is only party mechanics.
What? They need to scrap it and make it like Dark Age of Camelot or Elder Scrolls Online.
I guess we'll have to see what the community thinks about that. I really don't have much
I just told you what I think.
Because I do not PvP, so.
I just told you.
Huh?
I just told you they may need to make it like Dark Age of Camelot or like Elder Scrolls Online.
I haven't played either game, so I couldn't relate to it.
I have no idea, but easy good way round for that for me is just go on the overworld map, and then all of your party stuff happens there. There is a discussion about whether or not you can actually steal on the overworld map, and
I'm gonna bet these guys will go out and try it right after the show and let us know. Now, of course, want to remind everybody, I was hoping that Sean Silverfoot was going to make it for today's show, but, of course, he did not make it for today's show. But I'm going to remind everybody about the Pack Slayers 20th anniversary party happening this weekend, January 19th and 20th, and there are events happening in-game. We're going to be streaming live on Saturday morning, and we're going to be using the Zoom room. For the folks to hook up between Shroud of the Avatar, Ultima Online, and excuse me, all the good events that they've got going on. And for those of you folks out there, we'll get a link here for you. Drop that in chat. Anybody interested in checking out Pack Slayer's 20th anniversary?
Not really.
Yay. Stop being the D. The D. Yeah, no, he ate everything, man.
Excuse me.
I know. It's my old age.
That's right. And, of course, before we...
Why did the calendar's language change to Russian?
I don't know. Why did the calendar's language
change? The invasion's coming.
Collusion. Somebody's been colluding.
Localization.
I don't know
about yours.
Mine's in Russian for some odd reason.
Is it?
How do you change that?
We're working on localization. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, localization.
I don't have anything on my computer that says Russian.
I don't know.
I mean, even the date's in Russian, which is pretty damn funny.
You must have clicked something.
Sure, I don't see it on your screen.
Google to translate or something. I don't know.
Why would I click?
I don't know.
Click that. The real question is my YouTube in Russian right now? Because that would suck.
Looks fine to me.
No. Am I displaying the right page? Oh, you don't even get to see what I'm looking at. Okay, so Laz, you should be talking about something.
Okay, well, I didn't know if you were going to be.
No, I can still read the calendar.
you
those
can
events
still
are
read
still
it in
English.
Russian? Okay, this should be interesting. We shall find out. But yes, don't forget you can check out the NBNN Shroud Avatar community calendar in the NBNN Shroud Avatar Soda app, a Shroud Avatar app out there on the Google Play Store, the Apple iTunes Store, or the Amazon App Store, available for all your electronic devices. You can read the NBNN Daily Britannian, you can listen to the radio, you can check up on the forums, you can get into a flame more. We don't want you to do that, but you can do it. You can join us in Discord, you can shop the marketplace, you can browse the map, go to Soda Help, excuse me, and much, much more on the NBNN Shroud Avatar app, available for all your mobile devices, so you can take your Shroud with you when you go, literally. Of course, don't forget you can join us in the Discord room. Click on the Discord link and use the app right here. Come on and join us daily. But meanwhile, if you want to find out what's going on in today's world, you're going to want to click on over to the calendar section or use that app and see what's happening in today's news. And of course, today's calendar brought to us by Build-A-Sign. Huge sale, 25% off.
That's right. You can always access that calendar by going to nbnn.info, click on the calendar button, and seeing it. And I hope you enjoy my Russian version. This is a Google public calendar that Laz has aggregated all of the available public calendars related to Shroud of the Avatar. And if you have a Google public calendar, or if you want to add events to the Shroud community calendar, you just need to message that guy or email him news@nbnn.info, and he'll eventually
start your own calendar, make it public, and send me an email, invite me to a link to it. We'll get your calendar listed as well. That's right.
He'll do something with it.
That is the preferred method.
He'll do something with it, and we don't know what that is. All times on the community calendar are Central Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as Nude Britannia time.
Britannia time.
Yep. Mondays through Fridays, 12s and 6s, around the clock. You can always tune in your ether amplifiers to Radio Free Britannia.
WRFB.
Listen to two idiots interpreting the news so you don't have to. 5 o'clock, we have Avatar's Radio Going Country. At 6 o'clock on Avatar's Radio, DJ Selith is going faster and louder.
Faster, louder.
At the same time, at 7 o'clock, the Phoenix Republic is doing their PvE nights. Yep, that's message Kazan Phoenix Fire or Malhari and see if they're in game. Then at the same time on Radio Free Britannia is the 70s at 7. At 8 o'clock,
excuse me,
you're going to get your ear holes massaged by none other
nurse
than the nurse, Nurse Justin, on Radio Free Britannia. Woohoo! With unmedicated schizophrenia. Part 2. Hi, Lily. How's it going?
2.
Yeah. 10 p.m. on Avatar's Radio. It's a temper tantrum today. And at the final event is on Radio Free Britannia.
Thursdays just weren't enough.
The Record Room. Yeah, and that's our community calendar for the 18th of whatever month this is and whatever year it is.
January.
I'd pronounce it in Russian, but I don't know how to do anything with the Cyrillic alphabet.
I don't know.
So right now, Lily is like, if you hear any tapping in the background, it's Lily hitting the trash can.
What is she doing? Is she batting, trying to get into it? Or
yeah, she's just batting the trash.
She's just playing with it because she can, yes.
Yeah, it's Lily. She can do whatever. Yep.
Now, of course, also upcoming, we've got, and this will go on to our sponsors, but I'm going to throw this up on screen. First show of the Airy Fun Live coming up February 9th. on Twitch TV. Go to Twitch TV/AirieFun, and our guests will be Eric A. and Eric S. from the Merits app, joining us on AirieFun Live and telling us all about their community efforts to get communities up and motivated around the world, get gamers to come together. Of course, we got some questions coming from the audience. There's a thread that's in the forums here. Area Fun Live Episode 1. If you have any questions you'd like to ask, go ahead and please submit those questions here in the forum. We've already got a question from Browncoat Jason, and he also wants to remind you that if you are part of the Merits app and you want to join the Shroud of the Avatar tribe, use the term wellness to join the Shroud of the Avatar tribe in the Merits app out there. Not the only tribe out there. There are a couple other tribes, but that's still in its infancy, and we'll bring you more news about that as tribes become more influential in the app. But otherwise, got to remind you that you're watching Lunch right here on NBNN. And don't forget that we're asking for your help for subscriptions to our YouTube channels. All our Shroud of the Avatar streamers are out there trying to get their subs up so that we can continue to monetize our content out there on YouTube. And every click is appreciated, folks. So, again, go out to the forums. Thexidor Markham's got a post out there, and we'll put that link into all the chats here in a minute again so that you can all click on that and help everybody out. It's much appreciated. Of course, the Airy Fun t-shirt sweepstakes happening in conjunction with that Airy Fun live show. Don't forget, you can enter daily for a chance to win one of 5 performance shirts that the Team Avatar folks are going to be wearing for the charity run at the Austin Marathon, which will be helping support the Children's Miracle Hospital Network. Yes, thank you. And, of course, that's in conjunction with the Merits app and the good folks down at the offices, Shroud of the Avatar. Coil more wands, putting the magic in your hands. If you want that specialty piece of wood to hold in your hands, check out Arius Coilmore, and he'll take your order and make it custom just to your fit. Scrota's Music Service. Music today brought to you by Scrota. Scrota rocking the house here on the set whenever he shows up. But if you want Scrota to show up, you can hire him. Scrota's for hire. ShroudMarketplace.com. The BMC wants you to come check out Black Rock Cove. Black Rock Cove is the marketplace for all your crafting needs and all your goods, or if you're looking to open the shop, you can go down and set up your own shop out at Black Rock. Black Rock Cove, located in the Quell region, right next to the Exeter, town of Exeter, and conveniently located near the Exeter and Elysium mines to get your mining on. RelicsByRill.com for all your licensed Shroud of the Avatar swag. If you want hats, t-shirts, mugs, shot glasses, bumper stickers, you name it, they've got it out at RelicsByRill.com. And Ben will give you a great deal when you mention us. Use the promo code NBNN. You'll save 10% when you check out at RelicsByRill.com. WRFB bringing you the latest in news and entertainment throughout the week here inside Shroud of the Avatar. And, of course, ShroudMarketplace.com for all your virtual vendable needs. If you're looking for any goods, you're looking for services, you're looking for some swag to decorate with, check out ShroudMarketplace.com. And Jack's going to tell you a little about it before we get out of here for today.
Is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related, from accounts to game gold, crowns of the obsidian, all the way to services. There are over 90 different players registered as vendors on Shroud Marketplace. So anything and everything that's game related can be bought or sold on Shroud Marketplace. Please register for an account. If you want to start selling your stuff, go ahead and click on the vendor registration on the left-hand side. What's your favorite thing on Shroud Marketplace?
My favorite thing, aside from weddings and more, gotta be cheesy writing, man. Gotta be the cheesy writing. Although, Sater's Stinky Sewer Shop,
I love the name
tough.
of Sater's Stinky Sewer Shop.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Do I like the name, or do I like the service? Yeah, I like both. But
Do you like the fact that he polishes the crap out of everything?
I love the fact that he polishes the crap out of everything. But of course, I would be remiss if I didn't mention that. Of course, I love the Deco Divas and the rooms to go option.
Yeah.
Hey,
I love the fact that you can
your houses. The Deco Divas have packages you can buy that specifically designed to fill a room, just like rooms to go.
And it's my understanding that they are going to be adding additional deco packs as soon as someone takes some screenshots and starts posting them up on Shroud Marketplace.
Very cool.
But you know what? A little bit of anything and everything. I mean, I have sold stripped accounts. I have sold game gold. I have sold teleports and recall scrolls.
Everything too.
I have sold a little bit of everything on Shroud Marketplace.
I've actually sold a wedding package. I've sold teleport scrolls. I've sold gold. I've sold property. Yep. And I tell you what, one of the great things with selling digital goods in Shroud Marketplace, or most of the Shrouded Avatar world. Excuse me, I'm phlegmy today. You're going to have pretty good deals because nobody wants to be a dick. Everybody wants a good rating, and we don't have a bad community out there, so it's pretty reputable.
Oh, yeah.
And, of course, read if you need to. Check out all the feedback that's provided because that's available to you.
Oh, yeah. You can definitely check out like the ratings that people have given different vendors. You can see the reviews. You can see all kinds of things. Just go through each of the vendors and you can see what's going on and check out their shops at shroudmarketplace.com. But it is actually time for us to say adieu and thank everybody for hanging out with us. Thank you for subscribing out on Twitch, YouTube.
Yes, please hit
or listening
the subscribe button out on
subscribe.
YouTube. That's right. Yes. We do need it. And of course, again, I'm going to apologize in advance. You're going to be plastered with the social media, but we're going to do our best to get everybody some help out there. But meanwhile, we got to get out of here as usual. We're running over time, and we don't care anymore, so don't worry about that. Well, we do, but it doesn't mess with the schedule like it used to. But we're going to get out of here. We'll be back with the weekend roundup tomorrow right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll be back tomorrow.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.